Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name's Alice and today I'm going to be unboxing the new Unicorn Academy dolls. So we have three of them. We have Sophia, who is the main character. We have Isabelle. And we have Ava. So if you haven't watched my previous video, it's basically just me talking about the Netflix series and also like kind of the character designs from that, just a bit of an overview of it. And today I'm going to be going through the actual fashion dolls. I know you can get like the plastic ponies and stuff. I don't have any of them. I've only got the fashion dolls so far. I would like to get some ponies just because like it's called Unicorn Academy. Like I'd like to have some of the unicorns. I did actually see they're doing like some like little kind of like surprise baby unicorns. Maybe I'll get them just because they're like cheaper. But yeah, so today I'm going to be going through the dolls. They were £18, well £17.99, which is a very good price for a doll. Usually I pay like between 20 to 30 for like new dolls. Like sometimes I'll pay a bit more than that, but they're usually around like 20 to 30, so this is a very good price. I just kind of wanted to talk about the actual boxes because like, okay, yeah, it is kind of obvious it's like a budget doll. Like it's quite a, she doesn't really come with any accessories on the side, and like it's quite a small box, but like I don't mind that, especially for the price. I really love the purple, like the purple and yellow. I mean, purple's my favorite color, but it's really cute, and I like how they kind of have like the like Netflix show art here alongside like their name. Actually each of them has like a little description on the back, so I'll read you all of them. So Sophia's says, Sophia always knew she was destined for something extraordinary, and when fate led her to Unicorn Academy, this former outsider found her true calling as a unicorn rider. Okay, so this is Ava's, and hers says, Ava's bubbly and bright personality is impossible to dim. She always sees the good in others, and that makes her the most loyal friend. And then Isabelle's says, Isabelle is driven by her competitive spirit and need to prove her physical prowess. She often leaps before she looks, and she never backs away from a challenge. I really like how they give us like a little bit of like who the character is, especially if you haven't watched the Netflix series and you're only interested in collecting the dolls. I think it's just like a really nice touch. And then we've got pictures of the three that have fashion dolls on the back. So obviously Isabelle, Sophia and Ava. I would have loved to see like a Valentina doll or Layla, but unfortunately this is kind of like a first wave of them, so I'm assuming they kind of just went with like who they thought was like the most popular. I mean, obviously we've got like the main character and then two more, but I'm really hoping they come out with a second wave because I'd love to see the rest of the characters with fashion dolls. Okay, so I'm gonna go unbox all of them off of camera, and then I'm gonna come back and kind of give you my thoughts and kind of like a review of them. Okay, so now I have all of the dolls unboxed. In a second I'll kind of do a close-up of all of them so that all of you can see it, and we'll have kind of like more of a in-depth discussion about the dolls, but I just thought I'd give kind of like my overview on them. So first off we have Sophia, who is my favourite. I really love her leggings. I think if you know anything about me, you know I love stars and purple, and that is quite literally her design. I love her hair. It's gorgeous. I'm not really too fussed on like how it's been styled at the minute. Like, I don't know. I'd rather it kind of just be wavy than like it's kind of like looping in on itself, if that makes any sense, which, yeah, I think I'll probably recurl it, but I love it. It's gorgeous. Like the pink / magenta in the front, and then we've got like the yellow and the teal. I love her hair. It's so pretty. I think it really blends in well with the brown. I'm actually awful at knowing what kind of hair is used on which doll. So I've got absolutely no, like I'm feeling it, I've got no idea what this is. I know I probably should know that, like as a doll collector, but like I've read about it before and like all of it kind of just leaves my mind. I'm not very good at remembering it, and like also the way people kind of describe it online, it's like I don't know what. I think I'd need to have like a sample of every single like type of doll hair and like be told what it is, and then I'd know. That is something I plan to work on. I'd actually love to just open a doll and just know straight away what kind of hair it is. I don't know how people do it, But anyways, this hair feels really soft, like really, like it looks shiny and it feels soft and nice. So yeah, I don't know, I guess I'll search it up after I do this video what kind of hair this is. Then maybe I can like teach myself. But yeah, it's really soft. I feel like overall her design just looks very cohesive. Like it's kind of just purple and yellow / gold with like a couple of other, I mean, you've got like the teal there, but like, and like the pink. But it just feels very cohesive. This jacket is kind of like sewn onto the top, which usually I'd be a little bit annoyed about. But to be fair, I don't feel like Unicorn Academy claims to be, yes, they're called fashion dolls, but they're not kind of claiming to be a like fashion, I don't know how to describe it. Like they're claiming to be kind of like, oh yeah, like you sit them on unicorns and they go unicorn riding. Like, I guess like a better example is like Rainbow High. You'd expect like this jacket to be separate because they are known as fashion dolls. You're meant to kind of have fun with how they look. But for what these dolls are, and also kind of like the price point, I kind of don't blame them for having it. Yes, it would have been nice if you could take this jacket off, but I do understand that they're not like kind of claiming to be all about fashion. We've got like 5 different materials used within her outfit, which is a good sign. I would say the leggings do feel a little bit cheap and like the stars are printed on, but as I said, it is kind of a budget line. Okay, so next up we have Ava. I love her. Her hair is so, I really love it. I like how they kind of went for like a dark purple. I love these like little hair clips here. Like there's a lot of kind of like floral / butterfly like symbols in this outfit, and I think it just really works for her character. This hairstyle is really cute. It's like really intricate. Like we've got like these little kind of like pigtails here, and like, oh, we've got like, I'll show you more like when I do a close-up, but there's like little small pieces coming down here. I don't even know if you can see that, but it's really intricate. These leggings and this dress is made out of the same material as Sophia's, so it does feel a little bit like cheap, but I mean, I don't really mind when materials feel really cheap because I'm just going to be displaying them. I don't really care about how they feel. So next we have Isabelle. I would say she's probably my least favourite of, well, she's definitely my least favourite of these dolls. I don't know if that's just because she's like kind of like the sporty girl, and I don't really connect with like sporty characters. But I really like this like symbol here, like, and like her ponytail. It's kind of like, I don't know if I'm reading too much into it, but it's kind of, it reminds me of waves like in the sea, which is really cool. This jacket does come off, unlike Sophia's, but I guess she does have kind of less accessories than the others. I would say that is probably because of her character, you know, because she's like the sporty girl, she probably isn't going to be wearing like a big necklace or something. As I said in my previous video, I don't really understand like the red, because if her unicorn has like water magic, surely her colour scheme would just be blue and like maybe teal. I get that they kind of wanted like a contrasting colour, but I don't personally really get it. I think it's like, maybe it's to show, because if it was all blue, you'd expect her to be a very calm character, whereas in the show she's actually very kind of like competitive, like she always kind of wants to be the best, and maybe the red is kind of showing that she's a bit more like outgoing. I don't know, again, I think maybe I'm looking too much into it, but it does kind of work now that I just thought of that. Okay, so here's a close-up of all the dolls. So we have Isabelle, Sophia and Ava. They are all so cute, and you know what I found really good is the fact that they all have different kind of body types. I mean, you can clearly see that Isabelle is like a little bit taller than the others, and like Ava has a bit more of like a curvy figure. I don't know, I think that was like really, really good. I really like that Spin Master did that, because you know what, they are cheaper than other dolls on the market, and I feel like usually if they're more of like a budget doll, they'll kind of stick to the same body or face mold, but actually like it looks like all of them have a different face mold, different body mold. I think that's really, really great. I would say these dolls do have pretty decent articulation. I mean, they don't have like wrist articulation. I can't be bothered to take a glove off, but I hope you can see that. But it does move. There's like articulation in the elbow, in the shoulder as well, on the neck, in the knees. I think it's pretty good. Also, you can like literally make them do the splits. Obviously that's because like they're meant to be unicorn riders. I'm not sure if you can see that on the camera or not, but they do have a little bit of like shimmer on their faces. Now, to be fair, like when Rainbow High did it, I was really annoyed. I thought it looked really bad. But like they've done it in such a subtle, nice way. I don't know, it just makes them look kind of like fresh. I really like her freckles, and like her makeup is really cute. She's got like a little bit of blush. One thing I was really annoyed about, which I'm fully aware this is like such a minor problem, but if you can, I don't know if you can tell, but in her eyes, especially this one, it's like the paint doesn't fill the kind of like where her eye is molded to be. The paint doesn't line up perfectly, if that makes sense. It's such a minor thing, but I was looking at all the ones on the shelf, and literally all of them were like that. So yeah, that is like such a minor thing, but that did annoy me. But you know what, for the price, it's not too much of an issue. Moving on to her outfit, as I've discussed in my previous video, I love her necklace. I actually tried getting the necklace, the like replica of it that I talked about in my last video, but it literally wasn't showing up on the website anymore. I don't know, like I just don't think they're doing it anymore, and that was really sad because I was prepared to get it, but you know what, it saved me 20 quid. So she's got this jacket, which, as I said before, doesn't come off of the top. But I mean, like, as I said, I don't really mind that too much because they don't claim to be, you know, all about fashion. This top is really nice. I think it's all very cohesive. Like, the main colours are yellow, pink, and purple. I really like it, and like I like the stars on the leggings and on the belt. I think it's really nice. Personally, I'm not like too big of a fan of the boots, but like that is because they're horse riding boots. Like, I like them for what they are. I just don't really care. But that's a personal thing. I'm absolutely in love with her hair. I think it is so stunning. Like, the colours are so pretty. I think that the yellow really helps to like break everything up, like kind of balance it, if that makes sense. This pink is really gorgeous. I wasn't too sure on like the teal at first, because like, where is there teal on her outfit? Like, it doesn't really make sense. To be fair, I kind of maybe wish there was like, maybe this was more pink and then this was purple. But I do like it. I mean, it's a nice like pop of colour. I like how she's got like a little bit of a side part. You can kind of pull this bit over. I just think it's a really nice style. Yeah, she's really cute. As I said before, the hair is super soft. Like, I'm actually really looking forward to restyling her hair, because I think it would just like be really easy to style. I don't know, I just think it feels really, really nice. I love it. Okay, so next we're talking about Ava, and as we're on the topic of hair, I want to say that like I don't even think I'm going to restyle this. I think it is just so pretty. I really like how she has like these bits here, like at the front, like some shorter pieces. I'm not sure what that's called, but she got shorter pieces, and then these pigtails. It's like really shiny, and I love this type of purple. It's like one of my favorite colors. And these like little accessories. She's just so pretty, honestly. I do think that maybe her outfit, like maybe, I know that she's meant to be kind of like the bubbly, sweet, like happy character, and like I'm fully aware this wouldn't really make sense for her character, but personally, seeing it just as a doll, I think I would have liked to seen the outfit have like some darker colours, like maybe this kind of purple within her outfit, but that's just a personal thing. I'm fully aware it wouldn't really go with her character. Again, I think her makeup's really pretty. She's got the same shimmer that Sophia had. Her eyes are really cool. They're like two-toned, so they've got like brown in them and then a bit of like turquoise. I think that's really pretty. The lipstick shade is nice. Yeah, I like her makeup. I think it's pretty. I like these little sleeves here. They very much remind me of like fairies. I think that's really cute. I do like this dress. One thing I was going to mention about these two is that I really like how they don't have any kind of skirt on. I like that they're just wearing trousers. I feel like you don't see that very often with fashion dolls, but I don't really mind it too much with Ava because I feel like it matches her character and her personality. One thing I will say is I'm not a fan of, I don't know if these bits here, like on the leggings, I don't know if that's part of like horse riding. Like I don't know if that's a reference to something. Please let me know if it is. But I'm not really sure on the leggings. Like I don't know. I feel like they could have just been like one colour. I feel like it's a bit much. They look very cheap. Like the material feels cheap, but it also just looks cheap. I think that might also be because the pattern is like printed on. But this belt is really, really cute with the butterfly on. I like her boots. I like how they have like little gold flowers on. I think that's cute. Yeah, as I was kind of saying before, I feel like maybe this colour, it's like nowhere else. I feel like it could have matched the hair a little bit more. But maybe I'm just being a little bit picky about it. Like it does match. But I think she's really, really cute. I really like her. Okay, so next up we have Isabelle. And I did say that she is my least favourite doll of this line, and she is. But you know what? I really, like, looking deeper into her outfit, it makes me appreciate it a little bit more. Like this cutout here, that's kind of meant to be, well, I assume it's meant to be a raindrop or just like a drop of water. I think that's cool. This jacket here is really cool, to be honest. As I said before, I'm not really sure in, like, the clash of, like, red and pink. I don't know, just not really too much of a fan of it, but I like the design here. It looks kind of like water, which I appreciate. And again here the swirls relating to water, I think that's really cool. And like I really like how shiny this top is. I think that's a really nice touch. It looks a little bit more like not expensive, but like less cheap than some of the other items of clothing. I think of all of the shoes, hers is my least favourite, just because like I think they look the most cheap, and like there's not really a great deal of detail in it. I mean, there kind of is, but like I just think I would have liked to see a bit more, like maybe a little bit of like blue on them, like on the heel maybe, I don't know, or like some more little like water details. I think that would have been really cool to see. But I like her makeup. To be fair, it doesn't look like, she doesn't really have the most intricate makeup, but that's good for her character. I like that they kind of went for like more of a natural look because she is kind of meant to be the sporty girl. But again, like I think she looks really, really cute. I think I'm definitely gonna kind of like sort out her hair a little bit just because it's obvious she's been in a box, but like that's fine. I really like how they did this little tuft of hair. I think that's like such like a small detail that they could have very easily left out, and like I do understand to some people it might be annoying, especially if you want to like restyle these dolls. I think you can take it out, but it is kind of like threaded on, but I like that because then you don't have to worry about it like moving place. Like say you want to like wash her hair, you're not gonna worry about it moving. I just think that was a really nice touch from the show. One thing I think I did forget to mention is that they all kind of come with this little like horse brush. I think that's really cute because I mean, if you collect dolls, you know that a lot of them, well, probably the majority of them to be honest, come with some kind of brush. But these are like a little bit different. They kind of go with the theme. So you can kind of like, you snap that and then you can put it on your finger. I think that's cute. Like obviously this is intended for kids. I think that was like a really unique way to add a brush into it. Will I be using it? No, but obviously, you know, it's meant for kids, like they'll be using it, and I think that was like a really cool touch. And I really like this design here with this unicorn. I think that was really sweet. Also, just the fact that all the brushes match the shoes. I feel like they could have very easily just done it all in one colour, but by doing them all in different colours to match them, I just think it makes it feel a little bit more cohesive. Alright, so that was my unboxing and review of the new Unicorn Academy dolls. Let me know if you have watched the show or if you've gotten the dolls and what you thought of them. I was personally really excited for these dolls. I don't know if it's just because I was really enjoying the show. I tend to kind of stick to the same dolls, as in like I'll only really collect Rainbow High, Monster High, Ever After High and My Little Ponies. So like the fact I'm kind of starting a new collection is kind of, it shows that I really do like them, because I'm usually quite picky with, unless I end up finding them in like a charity shop or like a car boot, like really cheap, I tend to be quite picky about like, I need like a certain collection, if that makes sense. So yeah, feel free to let me know down in the comments what you think about the new Unicorn Academy dolls, and I'll see you in the next one.